Hi, and welcome back to Darlene's Creative Studio. In a couple of my videos, I've mentioned that I use game cards to make journaling cards. These are some of the journaling cards that I've made. They're not quite finished, but some have lined paper. I've used to make tags. Some have my wine labels. Some have old postcards on them. Some I've just used GGs on. And others I've just added lined paper. These little ones I've added maps to, and I'm creating some tags with those. So I'm just going to show you some of the game cards that I have, and I may do up packages of 100 cards, 10 of each, and put them on my Etsy shop. The little map cards are actually these game cards, and I have many of these. So this is from one game. And I like to cover these. They're nice and tiny. They're perfect for a little tuck spot. You can put journaling paper on them and, like, say, a little eyelet in them if you want to hang them, or use a little bulb pin. But these are a nice size for journaling cards, and they're nice and sturdy once you cover them. So I've got lots of these, so I would put perhaps 10 to 20 of those in a little package. I have another game, very similar shaped cards. I would say the exact same shape, probably from the same manufacturer, and again, they're tiny, so I could probably put 10 or to 20 in each little package. So I have those tinier cards. I have these square cards here. They are, I'll give you some measurements that I have here. Approximately 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I have some of those. They're a nice size as well. And then a larger square. These are thinner, but they're nice when you add the cardstock to them. And oops, sorry. And they're 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And I have a whole set of those as well. So that's a nice size card. This is one of my favorites. This is the one I made with the little maps with the lined paper. And this was a Canadian Deluxe quiz set, and just has questions on it. So I have a whole stack of those. These I use for making little tags. I hang little T cards from these. Win, lose, or draw was the name of the game. And again, I have quite a few of those. This game, oh boy, this game came with cards, and these are a nice size as well. And it's called Oxford Bluff. And they're 2 1/2 by 4 inches. They're the perfect size for a tag. If you cover them and then just angle the corners, they're the perfect size for tags. I have 2 boxes of these that you can cover and use for tags. Then I have the headbands game, the larger cards, and I've used these a lot in a lot of my journals, covering them. They're nice for a journaling card. They're nice and big, and you can have a lot tea stain paper or lined paper on them, and they're really nice to put in a nice big tuck spot or stick in a little sleeve somewhere. I was using them, covering them and putting them on the inside of a journal. So I would cover this with cardstock, and then I would glue it into the side of the book, and that would be my little tuck spot. Sometimes the paper wasn't sturdy enough, so I would actually glue it to the card, and then it would give me some stability. So I have those. These are some of the larger ones. These are from a game. I think it was some kind of Monopoly, or, oh, there it is, Pole Economy. These were savings bonds that were part of the game, so they make really nice large tags. So I have some of those, and then some of the kids' game cards that I just grabbed in a bundle. You can get these at the dollar store, but they're nice and big, again, for journaling cards, flashcards, and little kids' old maid cards. Those are some of the larger ones. And then I have this game. Ooh. This was a game that somebody made, Danger Zones. And it has many, many, many cards in different colors. But this again is a nice size card. You can round the corners off and then cover them, and they make nice journaling cards as well. And then on the back I have another game, very similar size. These are 3.5 by 2.25, and these are just a little bit larger, 3.25 by probably 2 5/8. So this is a nice size card as well. I have Celebrity Challenge. Again, another nice, this one's nice and thick. These are a little bit thinner cards, but these are nice and thick as well. And they are about 2.5 by 3.5. And I have 2 sleeves of those. Another challenge game. Again, that same, this is Tri-Bond, that same size, about 2.5 by 3.5. Excellent size journaling cards. And then these are a little bigger. And I don't know what the game was. It had like little stones and stuff in it. And just has signs, and then there are some words on the back. And they are 2.5 by 4. And they're a little thicker cardboard, but they're also nice as well. So those are some of the cards. And then you have your regular Clue, Monopoly. I think this was Candyland. And there's some Clue cards, Uno. I don't use these as much. These are just left over from a game that I pulled apart. I also have some decks of cards that have ships on them. They're nice for travel journals. And then some other cards. These are really thick cardboard. They're called party lines. And this is a nicer thick cardboard as well. So I just collect some of the cards as I see a game for $1, and I'll grab it and just look inside to see if it has any cards that I can use. But I will be doing up some packaging, like I say, and put maybe 100 or so cards inside of a package and sell them. I also collect things like this. This was at a garage sale. Another big journaling card. It was yoga cards, and I've used quite a few of these and covered them with some digital imaging and used those as journaling cards as well. And then these came in some photo boxes that I purchased. These would be nice inside of a journal. They came in little stacks of, I don't know, 10 maybe. But these would be nice inside of a journal with like your little file folder, and attach some other paperwork maybe to the other side, and then you have your writing on this side. And I have tried to tea stain these. They do tea stain. So I have those as well. And then just some other cards there. And then this is Lighthouses of America. It was one of those memory game cards, and I was cutting a square out of the center and painting these black and using them as frames. So they're quite sturdy and thick cardboard. I can even throw maybe 1 or 2 of those in there, and you can make whatever you like out of those as well. So there was 100 pieces in there, so I have enough that I could maybe throw 1 or 2 in with the cards as well. I use old business cards. If you have old business cards that you don't need anymore, they're great for reusing as well. And then decks of cards and whatnot as well. So those are some of my game cards. I have quite a collection. What I'll do is I'll put some little packages together, and then I'll kind of show you how they're going to be put into a little envelope, and then I'll let you know when they're on my Etsy shop. If you have any questions or are interested in a specific card, please put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here's the package that I've put together with all the game cards that I will put together as a package and put on my Etsy shop. We'll have some of the win, lose, or draw. We'll have 10 of these win, lose, or draw cards. We'll have 2 of the recollection file folders, 2 of the lighthouse. We will have 20 of the little game square mini game cards. We will have 3 large headbands, 5 of these cards, 5 of the map cards, 10 of the words to the wise. We will have 10 of these other little mini cards. They're the same size as these. You'll get 2 of each of the playing cards with the ships on them. You will get 2 of each of these, so there'll be 10 total. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these cards. 3 party lines, again the nice thick cards. You will get 10 of the Oxford Blues. 2 of each of the flash cards. And 10 of the Celebrity Challenge. And I will add 5 of the little mini bull clips and 10 of the silver bulb pins as well. I'll put these together as a little package, and I will get them up on my Etsy shop, hopefully by tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.